Using mintage figures of old type coins and comparing them to modern coins is a deceitful sales tactic. This is my review of GovMint.com flyer that comes in the mail. So stay tuned. But first, here's my help community. If you need help with a coin, I don't help on the phone or emails or text, but I do help over here on the CoinHelpu Community. If you post a picture, front and back of your coin, and ask a question, I'll be glad to help you out. And here's our website, portsmouthcoinshop.com. If you want a chance to buy some coins from us, we have a discount running right now until the end of this month, so 5% off on all orders. But you can check out what we have. 1/10 ounce gold. We have 2023 Silver Eagles coming. We have all kinds of ungraded coins and graded coins. So check out portsmouthcoinshop.com. Okay, here we go. Special market opportunity. First time ever in the history, Morgan dollar struck a 99.9% silver. No big deal. Government's not using 90% anymore, planchets. Doesn't add value or mean anything special, but it is true. That is the truth. But that's really not the issue here. I mean, you can go through the ad and you can nitpick all kinds of stuff that is being basically mentioned that doesn't really matter much. Doesn't really matter in the scheme of things. But basically, they're selling 2021 New Orleans Mint Morgan dollars. That's what they're selling here. And, obviously it goes through all kinds of different spills of the history and all that, which is fine, okay? But it doesn't make these modern coins worth more. Does it make them more desirable sounding? Yes. Does it make them seem like they're a great deal? Yes. But that's not so much the issue. I mean, they mentioned $225. This competitor price. Yeah, maybe Littleton. I mean, obviously everybody knows, everybody's using them as the high mark for why they're selling these. But the main thing we're talking about here is not so much the price, not so much the company and all that. It's this little chart right here. When you highlight an 1893 O, and this is the O, that's what they're comparing here. They didn't put the O beside it, at 300,000, and then you highlight the 2021 at $175,000. What are you implying? This mintage and this mintage has nothing to do with each other. They shouldn't. They shouldn't be on the same page. You've also got the other ones, the 94O, the 95O. They shouldn't be on the same page together. And I'm going to show you something here. You can find the survival, what is called from PCGS the potential survival based off of all the graded coins that they've graded of each date and mint. We're going to take a look at that in a second, but this is deceitful because it makes it, okay, since this is 175,000, then, man, what's it going to be worth? Look how much the 93O is worth. The problem is that all of these are going to be at least Mint State 68. I think one of them is graded Unk Details or something like that. I think people got some details grades on these, right from the mint too, by the way. But none of these are circulating. So this mintage is just going to remain intact. All of these are released into circulation. Very few of them are uncirculated. And I want to show you what I'm talking about. So here's the 93O Morgan dollar that they used. 300,000 mintage here. And when you come down, scroll past the values, you come down to the Rarity and Survival estimates. Now these are estimates, but so if they're off 10,000, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because all or almost all, let's say 99% or 90% of the 2021 Morgan dollars are going to grade 65 or better. But yet there's only 27 in the 93Os. But there's going to be 150,000 to 160,000 Mint State 65 or better that's always going to be available to buy. Always. So there's no comparison, and it is deceitful to do it that way. You're not telling people, you're not educating people, you're not helping people to make them think that all 27 of these compared to 175 or 160,000 or 150,000 of the 2021s is a comparable thing to make the 2021s appear a better deal and potentially may raise in value. And they might. I like the 2021 Morgan dollars, but this is not the sales tactics that I advise. Also, if you look at the 94O, here it is, 26 or better. That's the estimated survival. So let's say that's tripled and this is off and there's more out there and there's hordes to be found. Let's say there's 1,000. Does it really matter when you're trying to compare it to 175,000 modern coin mintage? No. Now, a lot of people will be like, Well, Daniel, you're kind of nitpicking here. I mean, come on, look at the ad. It's $179 for 1 to 4. That's not a bad price. I mean, you can get on eBay and you can see what they're going for. As a matter of fact, I have some for sale myself. You can get graded ones, 69 cheaper on my website, but still the price is not bad. Original government packaging, and I think that's what it is. I'm not sure if I've never paid much attention whether this is graded or not, because that's not what I was trying to point out here. But the point of it is their deal's not bad on it. You're going to sell these. Why do we need to use these tactics? It's the tactics that's the problem. You've probably got a bunch of good people that think that this is okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my opinion's wrong on this. Okay, I just don't see why you would make it look like that the lower mintage makes a difference here, and it doesn't make a difference when it comes to these coins and their values and their future. There's just nothing about it that should be compared like that, in my opinion. But to me, more appropriately, we do have a modern counterpart, because the Buffalo, Bison, nickel, whatever you want to call it, Indian head nickel, is very popular, as well as the Morgan dollars. And in 2001, the U.S. minted 227,000 of these. Now, that's not the proof mintage, that's just the UNC mintage here. But 227,131 is a low mintage. But you can't compare it to earlier Morgan dollars or Buffalo nickels or anything like that. But you can compare it to the 2021 Morgan dollars, which is less. And how did the Buffalo nickels fare? I mean, or Buffalo, I should say $1 Buffalo commemoratives fare. Well, they're still worth some money. I mean, they're still worth comparably almost as much as the Morgan dollars. Not quite, but close. So you can see that here. A graded one, $130. A mint state 70, $260. So they're close. They're comparable. That would be a comparison. This is what I told people in my videos whenever these 2021s were going to come out, that this is what was going to happen. It's going to be comparable to the 2001 Buffalo nickel design on a dollar commemorative. And the reason is because they're popular. The demand's there. They're a beautiful design. And that's what you should be doing. You can compare that. This would be a better comparison, in my opinion. And there's a reason why they're being sued as well. I mean, there is a lawsuit because they're targeting certain demographics and certain individuals. And I would be ashamed to be a part of a company that was involved in a lawsuit that did that. Now, obviously, if it was certain employees, rogue employees, probably what's going to happen here, you're going to get blamed for it. But in reality, you need to be checking these salesmen, because if they are getting a commission, then they're going to do whatever they can to sell those coins. And I can promise you something. Andy, that works here, called them about a deal, and they got hung up on because he was doing some math, and he was saying, well, I could get them basically how much they're really worth, and they were charging over retail for them and trying to sell them to him. So they might want to check these recordings if the company is serious about being honest and serious about not railroading people that are and taking advantage of ignorant people. Because it's very important here that this ends in the numismatic community and in coin collecting as a whole. It's going to run coin collecting. Okay, I don't care what you think about me, why you think I'm doing what I'm doing. This is running coin collecting. It hurts it, makes it look bad. So thanks for watching my latest video. Please like, share, and comment, and have a great day.